There are many things about the Microsoft Excel program that will remind you of Microsoft Word, but there are definitely some differences. In the upper left-hand corner, the control menu is designated by a green X rather than a blue W. The quick access bar is in the same place and begins with the same three icons. The title bar, which always tells you the name of the file and the name of the program, you'll notice says Book 1 rather than Document 1. We refer to the files that we create in Excel as workbooks or books rather than documents. In the upper right-hand corner, you have your Minimize, Maximize, and Close buttons, just like all your Windows programs, but you'll notice that in Excel there's a lower Minimize, Maximize, and Close. These allow you to min-max or close the file without closing the entire Excel program. Similar to Word, the ribbons are located across the top of the screen, and you can switch between the different ribbon topics in order to change the icons. But that's about where the similarities end. Below the ribbon in the left-hand side, this is called the name box. You'll notice right now it says A1 because my cursor, this darker black line, is currently located in column A, row 1. If I touch the down arrow, the cursor will move to A2, and you'll notice that the name box has changed to say A2, A3, A4. Or if I touch the right arrow, B4, C4, D4. You can see this name box is always telling me the name of the cell that the cursor is in. At first that might seem like a very simple concept, but I can actually change the name of one of these cells. So the cell wouldn't be named D4 anymore. Maybe it's named Totals. By looking at the name box, I can see what the name of the cell actually is. The majority of the time it will be the column letter, row number. But remember, that can change. And this is the formula bar. When I type in Excel, I'm going to see what I've typed in the spreadsheet itself as well as on the formula bar. For example, if I type Word, I can see the word in the cell and up on the formula bar. When I actually enter it in and move back to it, I'm no longer editing it, but I can still see that it's up here as well. But when I type a formula, which you'll learn about later, for example, equal 1 plus 1, you'll notice that the cell actually tells me the answer, 2. I'm going to click on it so I can see what's in the formula bar. The formula bar still tells me the formula itself, equal 1 plus 1. The bulk of the spreadsheet is made up of columns and rows. Columns are designated by letters A, B, C, D, and rows are designated by numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Across the very bottom of the screen, you'll notice where it says Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3. Each new workbook, unless somebody's changed the default, will begin with 3 sheets, and more sheets can be added as necessary. In the bottom left-hand corner where it says Ready, this is called the status bar, and the program will relay messages to me through the status bar. There's a scroll bar located both across the bottom right-hand side to allow me to scroll left and right, and over on the right-hand side that allows me to scroll up and down.